It's gonna be super duper. Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you are all having a much warmer day than I am. It is very cold and stormy and rainy and snowy here in Utah today. And it's freezing in my house because we don't have the heater on yet. Because, you know, yeah. Anyways, I have a book haul for you today, and I'm really excited about these books. I'm always really excited about the books I get, but you know, yeah. Oh, let's get started, shall we? So the first books that I got, they're all manga books, and that is Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. I really enjoy Clamp's other work, Holic. I really enjoyed their art style, and I've heard that Holic and Tsubasa, they kind of go together. There's events in Holic that happen in Tsubasa as well, and they're better explained in Tsubasa. The story just sounds amazing anyways. So there's Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. So there's the sides. And I am really super excited to start reading these. They look amazing. They smell amazing. And yeah. And I've heard that there's 28 in this series. I don't know how I'm ever going to get all of them. One day, like years from now probably. I'm excited. Next book that I got, I already own, so this is just a rebuy because I got it for the size and the cover, and that is Allies of the Night by Darren Shan. And this is the 8th book in the Cirque du Freak series. And it's one of my favorite series, one of my favorite authors. This is one of the first YA series actually that I read, and I just love these new covers so much, and the size is much better than the mass market paperback that I had. Next book that I got, I've heard a lot of great things about, and that book is Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr, and I'm really excited about this book. I have been looking for a really good fairy book. I have yet to find one. This one I'm hoping that Melissa Marr can deliver on good fairy. I want something dark and a little twisted, and you know, I think this just might be it. So I'm really super excited about this one, and I can't wait. And of course the cover is cool. I like the side, I like the color, but it's pretty. The next book I got is the last book in a series, and I'm really super excited to read it, and that is The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. And I really enjoyed the first 4 books, and I'm just anxious to find out what happens to Percy and his friends and how he's gonna deal with the prophecy coming to an end, and it's his 16th birthday, and all sorts of craziness. I know this is gonna be super fun, super cute, super amazing, super duper, yeah, super duper. It's gonna be super duper. I'm excited, and I really like this cover too. It's very pretty. I'm excited to finally finish the series, and I know I'm definitely gonna be reading the next series, The Lost Hero. I'm excited to finally have this one. Next book that I got is Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. Inside there is a really cool map. Inside there are lots of illustrations throughout each chapter. What this book is all about, it's a steampunk novel, and it takes place during the World War I. And we have 2 main protagonists, and it's like an alternating perspective. So our first character is Alec, and he is the Prince of Austria. So he has to go on the run, otherwise the Germans are gonna kill him. And our other main character is Darren, and she wants to join the British Air Service, but she can't because she's a she. she chops all her hair off. So she masquerades as a boy and joins the British Air Service. We have the Darwinists versus the Clinkers in this book, and the Darwinists, they believe in fabricated animals. The main fabricated animal in this book is the Leviathan, which is a giant whale, and it is a airship. What it really reminded me of is I kind of imagined a Zeppelin, but instead it's a whale. And it's just kind of really strange thinking about flying around the world in a giant whale. It's awesome. And then we have the Clinkers, and they have giant machines built out of gears and oil and grease and clockwork. And the Darwinists and the Clinkers, they are at war. They don't agree with each other. So that's what this is all about, and great series. I really enjoy it. I really am liking Scott Westerfeld's books. So since I got Leviathan, I decided that I wanted to get Behemoth, which is the sequel, of course. This one, Darren and Alec are now both on the Leviathan together. They have mutual peace for a little while, but then something happens, and craziness and action and suspense and all sorts of craziness. That's what it is. I'm really excited. It's got the illustrations all throughout here as well. And yeah, I can't wait to get back into this world. This next book that I got, I'm really looking forward to. The first one was really incredible. Lots of craziness, and so that book is Hunger by Michael Grant. I've been hearing lots of great things about this series, and as I said, the first one was really good. Apparently in this one, they go hungry, and I expect there to be fighting over the food. I want to know more about, you know, the supernatural powers that these kids are getting, and what was the deal with the talking animals in the first book. So I'm really anxious to find out where this series is headed, and I love how freaking big this book is. Humongous. It's almost 600 pages, and I really enjoy bigger books. But I'm gonna try and pace myself just because I'll be able to savor it longer if I do that. Otherwise, I'll flip through it and I'll be done, and I'll be like dying for the third one. So I'm really excited. Yay! After I got all of those books at my house, I ordered them through the mail, I sat there and I looked at the pile of new books that I had, and then I looked at my bookshelf and I looked at the unread books that I had on there, and I realized I don't have anything to read for Halloween. So last Saturday I went to the bookstore and I had to get Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendar Blake. Let me tell you guys, I am so freaking excited. I've heard lots of rave reviews about this book, lots of 5 stars. I've heard it's the perfect Halloween story, and it's a ghost story, which makes it 10 times better because ghosts are my favorite thing ever. I love them so much. So I'm really super excited, and the cover is just made of complete awesome. And the text, I don't know how well you can see it, but it is blood red, and that is really cool. What this book is about is a boy named Cass, and he is a ghost hunter, and he comes across this girl, Anna. She's a ghost, and she has been haunting the same house for like the last 50 years or so, and she has killed everyone who has dared to step any kind of toe or more into her house. So I've heard it's really creepy, really intriguing, very suspenseful, and just amazing. So it's really hard for me not to start reading this now because I really do. But I'm going to save this till it's closer to Halloween. I can't wait to start this one, guys. Yeah.